Does your garage look like this? Some dead old gasoline 2-stroke chainsaws. Well, today we're going electric with the new Oregon SELF SHARPENING electric chainsaw. It's almost too good to be true. Let's do a quick unboxing and get into it. Okay, let's get her open here. So that's it. The box. What you got in the box? You get a little container of bar oil. There's a couple of manuals, warranty, the usual stuff. So there's a couple other reviews online, but figured why not. A little dirty, maybe a return. Bought it off Amazon. Nothing too bad. That's a tight fit for the chain guard. Look at that. That's to tighten the chain. This is the reason why I bought it, to sharpen it on the fly. It's your self-sharpening lever. This is your bar oil right here. Seems pretty well built, you know. $100, it's not that bad. Has a little loop for your extension cord. It's a 15 amp motor, pretty light. Chain is nice and lubricated already. Yeah, it feels pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna fill this up, get set up outside with an extension cord, and let's start cutting some wood. Just thought I'd mention real quick that a couple other reviewers are talking about this, that this just feels like so just weird. It doesn't seat. This washer just literally is doing nothing. I feel like I'm cross-threading this thing, but apparently not. This is probably the biggest downfall of this thing. It just doesn't feel like a very secure connection for the bar and chain loop, but let's give it the old school try and see what happens. So far it's not really leaking, so that might not hold up as long as people would like. All right, let's take her outside. Okay, let's give it the old college try here. Already did a couple test cuts. So far this thing's freaking awesome. It's a pretty big piece of wood. Is you have to clean this out sometimes. There's this little chute on the bottom. Pull some of the crap out. just like that. It's like butter, just like butter. And small branches, forget about it. You can cut this stuff up so fast. Let's get you in frame here. You see what I mean? Sometimes, I don't know if you can see it on camera, the exit chute gets clogged sometimes. So just, when you hear it bog down and start to make a little smoke, just clear all this crap out. But for limbs, I mean, it's so quick. You just have this automatic tensioner, no crap with the screws to tighten your chain. So far, I've cut a bunch of these already. As you can see here, I cut all this stuff in maybe an hour. I still gotta split it, but this thing's pretty awesome. It's definitely a lot faster compared to gas. Part of it's because you can self-sharpen it. The other half is you're not just mixing oil all the damn time. So I'm gonna keep going, give you guys an update. Got a lot more wood to go here. My backyard is just a pure hellhole. So yeah, so far so good. I highly recommend it so far. Okay people, first impression, this thing is awesome. It is, I would never believe I would say that an electric chainsaw was kick-ass, but this thing is. It has the balls to get through some pretty thick wood. I had maybe about a 2-foot diameter pieces of logs, there's a lot of them, and it's quick. Just the fact that you can sharpen these things on the fly, huge time save. You're not swapping chains, you're not sharpening them. I mean, that's a lot of downtime. So you can just go and you plug it in and not changing oil. It's just, this thing's fantastic. The biggest downside I would say is the reservoir for the bar oil. Wish it was a little bigger. I feel like I had to change this maybe every 15 minutes, maybe 20 of constant cutting. The threads kind of suck too on this plastic cap. I wish it was a little more reassuring. It hasn't been leaking really all that much, but just not a good seat. The quick tension on this this model is great. You just turn the center pin, loosen it up, and you can spin your tensioner with this red ring. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, super quick and easy. If you want to take this baffle off, you just untwist this black piece all the way. Other complaint I would say is the chute out here. Some of the big logs, I notice when I'm pressing this thing in hard, it gets stuck here. You can still see some crap left over, so just be mindful of that. Just stick your hand in there and kind of clear the debris with it off, obviously. So yeah, besides those two sticking points, I think this thing's a great value. Like I said, you save so much time just being able to sharpen it. I thought it was a gimmick, I really did. But I've hit a couple stones and rocks and the wet dirt, so along the way, just a quick 3-second zip, moderate pressure. I mean, you're back in business. I don't know how many times you could probably get away with it, but in a solid 4 to 5 hours of cutting today, I did it maybe 5 times, and it's been good as new every time. So yeah, quick little thing. If anything changes, I'll maybe post something later on, but other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.